Welcome to Star Bios, the podcast where we delve into the fascinating lives of Hollywood's most iconic stars. I'm your host, Casey Gold, and today we're shining the spotlight on the incomparable Elizabeth Taylor. With a career spanning over 6 decades, numerous awards, and a lasting impact on the film industry, Elizabeth Taylor is an enduring icon of Hollywood's golden age. But before she became a household name, Elizabeth Taylor was just a young girl with a passion for performance, growing up in a world of art, culture, and high society. Born on February 27, 1932, in Hampstead, London, England, Elizabeth Rosamond Taylor was the second child of Frances Len Taylor and Sarah Southern, both Americans who had settled in England. Her father, Francis, was an art dealer with a keen eye for talent, and her mother, Sarah, was a former actress who had performed on stage and screen. The Taylor family's home, located at 8 Wildwood Road, was a hub of artistic activity, filled with paintings, sculptures, and lively discussions about the latest developments in the art world. As a young child, Elizabeth spent hours watching her mother rehearse lines, observing the way she commanded attention and conveyed emotion through her voice and movements. This early exposure to the world of performance would later influence Elizabeth's own acting style, which was characterized by her unique blend of vulnerability and strength. The Taylor family's social circle also played a significant role in shaping Elizabeth's early life, with frequent visits from notable figures like actress Vivien Leigh and author George Bernard Shaw. In 1939, when Elizabeth was just 7 years old, her family made the decision to return to the United States, citing concerns about the outbreak of World War II in Europe. The Taylors settled in Los Angeles, California, where Frances opened an art gallery on Sunset Boulevard, catering to the city's growing community of wealthy collectors and Hollywood stars. Their new home, located at 335 North Elm Drive in Beverly Hills, was a beautiful Spanish-style mansion with lush gardens and a stunning view of the surrounding hills. During this period, Elizabeth attended Westlake School for Girls in Los Angeles, a prestigious private school that emphasized academic excellence and extracurricular activities. She excelled academically, particularly in subjects such as history, literature, and drama, which would later serve her well in her acting career. Her teachers at Westlake remembered her as a bright, curious, and enthusiastic student, always eager to participate in class discussions and school plays. As a young girl, Elizabeth was also an avid reader, devouring books on a wide range of subjects, from classics like Jane Austen and the Bronte sisters to contemporary authors like F. Scott Fitzgerald and Ernest Hemingway. Her love of reading not only expanded her knowledge and vocabulary, but also helped her develop a rich inner life, fostering her imagination and creativity. The Taylor family's home was filled with books, and Elizabeth would often spend hours curled up in her favorite armchair, lost in the world of words. The Taylor family's social calendar was always filled with exciting events, from dinner parties and cocktail receptions to film premieres and theater openings. Elizabeth would often attend these gatherings, rubbing shoulders with Hollywood stars like Greta Garbo, Katharine Hepburn, and Clark Gable. These early encounters with the rich and famous would later influence her own approach to fame, which was characterized by a unique blend of humility and glamour. With her family's support, her own natural talent, and a dash of luck, she is about to embark on an extraordinary journey that will propel her to international stardom. As a young teenager, Elizabeth began attending auditions and landing small roles in films, including There's One Born Every Minute and Lassie Come Home. Her breakthrough came in 1944 when she was cast in the film National Velvet, opposite Mickey Rooney. The movie's success catapulted Elizabeth to stardom, and she became known for her stunning beauty, impressive acting range, and charismatic on-screen presence. The 1950s were a pivotal time for Elizabeth Taylor as she transitioned from child star to leading lady. She appeared in a string of successful films, including A Place in the Sun, Giant, and Raintree County. Her performances earned her critical acclaim, and she became one of the most sought-after actresses in Hollywood. During this period, Elizabeth also began to make headlines for her personal life, including her high-profile marriages to Conrad Hilton Jr. and Michael Wilding. Elizabeth's rise to fame was not without its challenges, however. She faced intense scrutiny from the media and the public, who were fascinated by her glamorous lifestyle and tumultuous relationships. Despite these pressures, Elizabeth remained committed to her craft, continually pushing herself to take on more complex and demanding roles. Her dedication paid off in 1960, when she won the Academy Award for Best Actress for her performance in Butterfield 8. One of the most significant factors contributing to Elizabeth's success was her unique ability to connect with audiences. She had a rare gift for conveying vulnerability and strength on screen, making her characters relatable and endearing to viewers. This talent was honed through her early experiences as a child actress, where she learned to navigate the complexities of character development and emotional expression. As Elizabeth's career continued to soar, she became known for her fierce dedication to social justice causes, including her support for the American Foundation for AIDS Research and her tireless advocacy for animal welfare. Her commitment to these issues not only reflected her compassion and empathy, but also cemented her status as a Hollywood icon with a conscience. In addition to her film work, Elizabeth was also a savvy businesswoman with a keen eye for fashion and design. She launched her own perfume line, White Diamonds, which became one of the best-selling fragrances of all time. Her entrepreneurial spirit and flair for style helped to establish her as a true Hollywood legend, with a lasting impact on popular culture. As we explore this pivotal period in Elizabeth Taylor's life, it becomes clear that her rise to fame was not solely due to luck or circumstance. Rather, it was the result of her hard work, determination, and unwavering passion for her craft. With her stunning beauty, impressive acting range, and captivating on-screen presence, Elizabeth Taylor became an unforgettable icon of Hollywood's golden age. The 1960s were a defining decade for Elizabeth Taylor, marked by her iconic film roles, personal struggles, and enduring legacy as a Hollywood legend. Her performance in Cleopatra cemented her status as a cinematic icon, while her marriage to Richard Burton, which began on the set of the film, became one of the most infamous and passionate love stories of the century. As Elizabeth's career continued to soar, she faced increasing scrutiny from the media and the public. Her personal life, including her multiple marriages and high-profile romances, was subject to intense attention and speculation. Despite these challenges, Elizabeth remained committed to her craft, taking on complex and demanding roles in films like Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf and The Taming of the Shrew. In addition to her film work, Elizabeth became an outspoken advocate for social justice causes, including her support for the American Foundation for AIDS Research and her tireless advocacy for animal welfare. Her commitment to these issues not only reflected her compassion and empathy, but also cemented her status as a Hollywood icon with a conscience. The 1980s saw Elizabeth's career take on new dimensions as she transitioned from acting to entrepreneurship and philanthropy. She launched her own perfume line, White Diamonds, which became one of the best-selling fragrances of all time. Her entrepreneurial spirit and flair for style helped to establish her as a true Hollywood legend, with a lasting impact on popular culture. In her later years, Elizabeth continued to act in films and television, including her memorable performance in Sweet Bird of Youth. She also became an author, publishing several books, including her autobiography, Elizabeth Taylor, an informal memoir. Through these endeavors, Elizabeth remained a beloved figure in popular culture, with a legacy that transcended her film work. As we reflect on Elizabeth Taylor's remarkable life and career, it becomes clear that her enduring legacy is not solely due to her stunning beauty or impressive acting range. Rather, it is the result of her fierce dedication to her craft, her unwavering commitment to social justice causes, and her unapologetic passion for living life on her own terms. Elizabeth Taylor passed away on March 23, 2011, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and captivate audiences around the world. As we remember her remarkable life and career, we are reminded of the power of talent, perseverance, and compassion to leave an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. That's all for today's Star Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm KC Gold, reminding you to keep shooting for the stars.